Norman, Oklahoma. A funnel cloud forms in the midst of a rush hour commute, causing a mess of twisted rubble. Massive winds pick up everything in their path. Norman, Oklahoma is 20 miles south of Oklahoma City. It's a hotbed of severe weather. Plumbers Donnie Boatwright and Robbie Wheeler are heading home and have no idea a severe storm is overhead.
We were on our job location and our boss called us and told us that we needed to pack it up.
Boatwright is following his best friend and co-worker Wheeler down the interstate. Out of nowhere, the storm descends. A news helicopter films the rapidly forming twister as it crosses the interstate, right in front of Boatwright and Wheeler.
All of a sudden, the winds were blowing so hard, the back window of my truck shattered. It blew in, and I started screaming at Robbie on the radio to pull over, but by that time it was too late.
Boatwright is 100 yards behind Wheeler when the unthinkable happens. The force of the wind is too powerful for Wheeler's van. Boatwright watches in amazement as his buddy's vehicle is lifted into the air.
When he was flipping, I thought, oh my God, he's dying. I thought everybody around me was dying.
The van cartwheels down the interstate. Boatwright cannot believe his eyes.
Cars flipping everywhere. It was the most chaos I've ever seen in my life. I was very scared, like we were stuck in time. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it.
Finally, the tornado passes.
When his car stopped, I jumped out of my truck and ran to his van because I just knew he was dead.
Boatwright fears the worst.
When I saw he was alive, it was just immediate relief.
Miraculously, Wheeler survives his brush with death.
Yeah, I just grabbed hold of the steering wheel and just closed my eyes. Really didn't know what was going to happen. And it's one of those things that some people don't live through. And I consider myself real lucky for getting out of it alive and without a scratch.
The violent storm has moved on, but it has left a lasting memory for those who witnessed its power.
I've never really expected to be in a tornado. You know, it's always one of those things that happens to other people, but I never really expected it to happen to me. It's probably the wildest ride I've ever been on.
The tornado totals 12 vehicles on the interstate. Luckily, everyone survives.
I don't think there'd ever been a tornado in this area that caused that much destruction. I definitely take weather warnings more serious. If there's a possibility for a tornado, we're going to be in a safe place. We're not going to shake it off.
That's all for this edition. Tune in next time for even more amazing encounters.